Hello everyone, I'm Arlen Bento Jr. and welcome to my Indoor Performance Center in Stuart, Florida. We're going to be putting together a series of tips and drills and exercises to help you improve your golf game, and we're going to talk about the grip today, right? So I'm going to teach you the way I coach the grip. There's 3 different positions I work on, and after I show you the grip, I'm going to make a small swing here. I've got Pebble Beach, number 17 behind me in my golf simulator. And we're going to try to work on 3 different grip changes, okay? So the first thing I want to make sure everybody understands, the grip is in the fingers. You don't want to have the grips in the palms. That's going to really hurt your golf swing and how the club rotates and moves. We don't want to do that. So you want to hold it in your fingers, especially the last 3. This is your anchor hand, or in this case my left hand, in my fingers. And I want to set my thumb, when we first work on the grip, I'm going to call it 12 o'clock, so it's right in the middle, okay? So I coach 3 different grip positions. This is neutral, or 12. This is, when I rotate it over, I call that 1 o'clock, and most people will call that strong. Some people call this neutral, but I'm going to call that strong. Then I'm going to show you 11 o'clock, where I'm rotating my thumb over to the other side of the grip. That's going to be 11 o'clock. That would be called weak. Okay? Each grip position will influence how the club stays square through the ball. So we're going to start with a neutral position, and we're going to hit some shots. Then we're going to try to go to a strong position, we're going to hit some shots. Then we're going to go back to what we call a weak. So I'm going to go over it again. This is what I call neutral, straight on top. That's 12 o'clock. Okay? If I turn it this way, so for me it's to my right, I move my thumb, that's 1 o'clock. If I turn it all the way back to the opposite side, that's weak. We call that weak. That's 11. Okay? It's going to change how the club reacts with the ball. Okay? So we're going to start here. Now, once we set the left hand or the anchor hand, we're going to turn and bring the right hand. We always work from underneath. We never want to start high because that'll put our right shoulder too high. I want to feel like we're working underneath in the fingers, and we let that right thumb come over and wrap around. See what I did? My right thumb is not on top, and it's definitely not over here. And then my fingers over on this side. Okay? So that's really what you gotta pay attention to when it comes to the grip. Now, we talked a lot about this thumb. A lot of people get confused with what to do with their fingers. This is the interlock. We interlock the fingers. I'm gonna say that's what I would recommend to beginners. It's just keeps your hands together. And it's more secure. And then you also want to learn how to do the overlap grip, where this pinky actually overlaps, and then you set your hand. And we also have the 10-finger grip. I don't mind any of them, but the 10-finger grip will make you a little more handsy. The overlap grip is what I use, and I fluctuate between the overlap and then the reverse overlap. So that's another little trick you can do, kind of flip the fingers around. But for the most part, I'm going to recommend using an interlocking grip. Okay? So once we have that in place, we're good. We'll hit a couple little shots. The first one I'm going to hit is going to be with neutral. My thumb's going to be right on top. I'm going to use my overlap grip in neutral and hit a couple little shots to this hole. I've got a gap wedge. It's not going to be a big giant swing. I'm just going to watch the shape of the shot. That was pretty good, not in on the front. Angle was pretty good. My face was very square when I hit that shot. The second shot I'm going to hit, I'm going to rotate my thumb over to the right, which would be 1 o'clock. I'm going to rotate it. So I'm going to rotate my grip. Same work underneath. I'm going to use my overlap. Same setup. Same shot comes out. Didn't pick that one up. Use my thumb over, try one more time. So that one definitely had a bigger draw to it. That had a little more draw to it. And then the third one I'm going to hit, I'm going to use with my weaker grip. So I'm going to take my thumb and I'll rotate it over to that side. Make it weaker. Same overlap, same set. Hit the shot. shot comes out. So you see how that grip pressure can really change. I shouldn't say pressure, the grip position can really change what the club face does. So anyway, if you like this tip or you like this lesson, please subscribe below, hit the like button, get our notifications, and we really want to help you out. Thanks for watching.